My name is Mohsin. I'm a denim designer, and I've been a denim designer for 20 years. I started my career working for Levi's Japan. For the last 10 years, I've been a consultant as well. But quite a lot of my time now is actually spent doing educational work. So I teach at about 7 or 8 different colleges across the UK. I'm one of these denim education nerds who wants to spread good knowledge about denim. Us denim designers and denim historians say that the blue jean was invented in May 20th, 1873. That's the actual patent date when Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis patented rivets on an overall. Right now, right this second, it's all pretty much about zero waste philosophy, designing with hardly no waste, thinking in a more circular mindset. So designing something that you know can be completely taken apart and reused to make something else, or reused to make the same item again. So we are now trained as designers, even the students that I'm teaching, we're making sure that they think very much about the products and also the trims and the labels and also the threads and even down to the actual fabric itself, that it can be recycled, or it can, if it gets put into the ground, if it goes into a landfill, it will also disappear as well. It'll become food for the earth. To be honest, I'm very passionate about not using petrochemicals going forward. I've been a denim designer for 20 years, and hopefully for the next 20 years, I'm going to be promoting ways of working that are, that don't damage the earth. So I want to completely move away from polyester. That's very difficult to say, even from the poly bags we use to make our garments, to polyester that we use for our thread, to the polyester that gives comfort stretch, and also the dye as well. Like every garment that we make has used a petrochemical to dye it. Even if you make 100% organic cotton garment and you use trims that are fully removable and the thread dissolves, the dye will still be there. So the dyeing is the next big thing that we're looking at. Natural indigo is beautiful, but you need a football field to make a small amount of dye. It's beautiful for an artisan project or something small, but when you're talking about big numbers and big brands, it's not sustainable actually doing that method of dyeing. That's why there's a lot of interest in bacteria-based natural sort of indigo. So it's still natural indigo based, but it's a bacteria version of it, and it's still got the same properties. Some of the major roadblocks are actually where we produce our garments currently, where we're sourcing our cotton from, where we're sourcing our lyocell from. It's shipping, it's logistics. Obviously right now, there's a climate problem, there's there's a recession problem. So we just have to be very, very careful what we're doing, because also we have to be very careful about how we treat our workers. Like for me, I don't really care where things are made anymore. If you talk to me 10 years ago, I'll be like, has to be made in Japan, has to be made by this factory. Not anymore. I really care more about the workers and where they're sourcing their materials from. Is it all 50 miles away? There are some factories that say we make everything in one location, but they're still shipping all their components from Turkey or Pakistan and just assembling it in one place. So for me, it's about workers' rights and making sure the workers get paid properly and making sure that they're treated correctly. That's really the key now. Word of wisdom to anyone trying to be more sustainable is to take things slowly. Don't necessarily go with the easiest option. For me, I've been finding it more rewarding using a tensile fiber or hemp or some other fibers that are quite difficult to spin, knowing that they are more stronger and they'll last longer. So I'm coming to terms with the fact that we have to design in a more sustainable way, but actually it's very, very exciting to design in this particular way because it's like a race, but everyone's sharing the journey as well. So you find out someone's got a good dye here, or a yarn innovation here, or a new spinning technique there, and so it's a very exciting time to be a denim designer.